Yo, what's up guys? Tudor here from Tudor Game Vlogs, and I'm here to bring you more of a secondary Kill la Kill impressions video. At this point, I have just now finished watching episode 11, where shit has quote-unquote gotten real. But, ironically, the impressions video is probably going to be more of a rant than anything. I was going to do this as part of an anime chat, but honestly, I feel like this needs its own video. I feel like Kill la Kill is trying way too hard to be Gurren Lagann. And not necessarily in plot and premise, but everything else. Aesthetics, fight scenes, even some of the fucking, actually almost all the damn villains are like that. And what makes it, I think, the worst thing about Kill la Kill to me personally, was what I had a problem with in the first fucking episode. They don't really expand on Ryuko at all. The only thing they've done that's close to that I enjoyed was when they focused that episode on the Mako and her, and creating a club, and her family getting rich, and how that changes people, and how Ryuko liked it better when they were poor and they were at least together and they felt like a family. Even though Ryuko has no resemblance of a family, doesn't know what a family really is, which confuses me how the fuck that made sense in the first place. Let alone how, I just find it fucking ridiculous. Because, I mean, her friendship with Mako doesn't even seem real to me. Because there's nothing there, to be perfectly honest. That episode we got, something like the last few episodes, was like the only thing that was close. And that wasn't inherently like deep or emotional. It was supposed to be. The other problem is that, as I said, Ryuko's a flat-ass main character. We have, what is her thing? She's that stereotypical tomboyish girl who acts more like a guy than a chick, and has the whole, roughneck attitude and shit, punch first, ask questions later. And her reasoning for doing all of this is because her father, who she hadn't even been close to and had been pretty much away from the majority of her life, was killed suddenly. So her first reaction is to go find the person who killed him. And in this episode, in episode 11, we find out that it's the chick that she's about to fight. And then she goes full rage mode, which I guess, in other animes, I would be like, oh shit, I would have been, the entire episode is one of those, oh shit, it's hitting all the beats, but like, I just have no connection for it. It's kind of like, oh no, fucking, we just found out who killed Ryuko's father. Oh no, but it doesn't really mean much because we already know that Ryuko and her father have no real relationship. It's kind of like killing a dad. It's kind of like killing your mother, but you've never known your mother. It's like your emotional connection there. It's like, yeah, I can understand you raging a little bit, but she's freaking out way too much for someone who didn't know her own fucking father. It's ridiculous to me. And granted, that one's arguable, but the other things, as I said, she's not really, I don't even know what Ryuko's, I think she has the same problem I had with Eren. No, it wasn't Eren. It was somebody. Somebody. Well, you didn't... I think it was... No. It was Nura. Nura had the same problem Ryuko has. Where I don't know barely anything about the character's personality. That's how Ryuko is. Ryuko kind of is just more stereotypical than Nura is. But in terms of her personality and her morals, I have no fucking idea. It's not like she's one of those characters who cares about the weak. Because there are students getting fucked up left and right in almost half of these damn fights. Nothing seems to care. She only seems to care about Mako. She don't even care about the school in general. She just cares about Mako and Senkutsu and finding out information on who killed her father. That's all she cares about. It's not even a true rivalry between her and Satsuki, because all it really boils down to is that Satsuki just happens to have information on who killed her father. So, like, the vendetta she has, it should be gone at this point now, because it's like, well, there's the bitch. It's very fucking hollow. It's like, to me, this is more hollow than Gurren Lagann, which, Gurren Lagann is not that deep of a show to begin with. So when you're more hollow than that kind of show, that's just fucking sad. As I said, it's trying to carry the spirit of Gurren Lagann in like every fucking way, except for having a story that emotionally grabs me. And actually, from what I hear, this anime is supposed to be 26 episodes. Unless Ryuko actually becomes a character in the next 13, or, well, technically, in the next 15, because I'm not at episode 13 yet, because it hasn't come out as I'm recording this. It's just like, what the fuck is the point? Like, and the only reason why I haven't dropped it is because it hasn't really gone out of its way to aggravate me. I'm just kind of getting slightly more agitated because I'm just kind of watching. I'm watching them hit every beat, but it's like watching Gurren Lagann and watching this. It's like watching Gurren Lagann twice, but not giving a shit the second time about anything. To me, that's what the Kill la Kill feels like. It feels like watching Gurren Lagann that second time where you don't give a shit. When you give a shit, it's Gurren Lagann, but when you don't give a shit, it's Kill la Kill. That's what it. Because there's nothing there. There's nothing interesting holding that. It's just kind of like if you're watching Kill la Kill, it's because either you just haven't, either you're not a stickler for that kind of shit, or it's hitting all the cliche beats so you don't give a shit. I don't. There's nothing to, like, it's like to get an emotional investment out of me, you gotta at least do the basics. And Kill la Kill can't do basics, even though almost the entire story up until this point is through the fucking basics. And what makes it even worse is that you have all this background shit with the professor, and I forget the name of the group, like the Naked something, and the dude with the red rooster hair coming back and all that other shit. You have all this side shit going on, even shit with Suzuki's family, and I kind of just don't care. Because I know what it's going to turn into. It's going to turn into where she just fucking beats the shit out of him. The professor's going to have to save her, and then they're going to have to come back and reevaluate the entire situation. And what makes it worse is that because the professor's revealed himself so early in the game, him just sticking around like a dipshit and not really saying anything is stupid. Also, what the fuck is the reason why he can't explain the history of this shit to Ryuko? Because I would think at this point, this would be the perfect time. It's not like you have anything to lose. Jesus. This is a really hollow fucking shonen. That's what this is. You give me these flat, one-dimensional characters. They all hit the same beats. Not literally. I know we just fought the rhythm chick in episode 11, but that's not the point. It's like to me, the fight stopped being kind of interesting after Ryuko and Suzuki fought for the first time. After that, I kind of just stopped caring because when you have that same consistent, ridiculous fighting shit, you had to raise the stakes in the fights. In most of the fights, the stakes have been the same. It's just kind of like if you lose. And what kills me is the line she says here about how she's gonna fight old dude again. Also, I don't even understand how Suzuki can act like she's on top, considering Ryuko, for the most part, didn't even look like she would lose against Suzuki, unless if it wasn't for the fact that she was tired. Like, I even said that. I was like, the only reason why she even lost to Suzuki that first time was particularly just because it took her a minute to realize what she needed to do. Also, the fact that her and Senkutsu's relationship is so fucking close now that you can randomly just pull power-ups out of your ass. At least with Gurren Lagann, Kamino was at least open about how the fuck he knew he was just making shit up as he goes along. I mean, for God's sakes, one of the first fights in Gurren Lagann, he takes Simon's shit and just jams it in there. Not even for a realistic reason, it just happens to benefit him in the end. It's like that kind of what the fuck situation I'm cool with. Ryuko's is literally, I just came up with like 3 combination moves on the fly. And then apparently me and Senkutsu are so synced because I realized that I need to be comfortable in my own skin. Which means I should be able to wear a very fan-servicey outfit without being embarrassed. Okay. Whatever. That's great! Good for you, Ryuko! It's not like you just wasted my fucking time with stupid shit I don't care about. Also, what's the point of giving these fucking side characters flashbacks about how Suzuki touched their lives? Because half of them don't really seem to be emotionally invested. They kind of just respect her for the fuck of it. And as I said, I will say the one scene, and tell me if I'm wrong here, the one scene that proves that Ryuko is just a hollow ass character is if you go back to the Gamagori fight, which happened I think 2 episodes ago at this point, an episode or 2 ago. Gamagori kind of goes ham, like in terms of her reasoning, her logic about why the hell she's doing this in the first place. And Ryuko doesn't say a goddamn thing. To me, that is the best analogy for Kill la Kill. That fighting is going on, you know, ideals should be clashing, and all I'm getting from Ryuko is, shut up! Yeah! I'm gonna beat you! Yeah! I want the truth! Yeah, I'm like, you are such a dull fucking character. Like, it is mind-boggling to me how dull of a character you are, Ryuko. And it hurts, because I like your character design, I like the basis behind your character, but there's no morals behind it. Like, even when she gets saved and we go through the whole backstory, what is Ryuko's development gonna be? That I shouldn't charge in head first into fights? Well, that would be cool if they didn't have her running around with the ability to fucking come up with moves on the fly. Like, I can't see her morals will not... What morals are you going to change? What they're going to end up doing is giving her morals and then telling her that her morals need to change. Which, in turn, just makes me go, well, thank you for disconnecting me to a character I was already pretty disconnected to in the first place. Fucking... I don't know, maybe it's just me, but has anyone felt this way with Kill la Kill? That you don't feel as invested as you do with Gurren Lagann? Because to me, that's how I feel. I'm just not invested. It's like it's hitting all the same beats. And as I said, I don't mind cliched stories. But you just gotta get the basic shit right. And for some reason, Kill la Kill, I go through the paces and I'm just kind of like, yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, figured that was... None of this shit is either new, original, and what makes it worse is that you give me these hollow-ass characters and expect me to give a damn. You don't even do anything for Suzuki to make me have any type of emotional connect. Because she acts all stoic and shit like she has a superiority complex. And there's no logic behind it. I'm figuring we're going to get more backstory on that in the second half of the anime. Whether I care or not, we'll see. But that's just something I wonder. That's how I feel currently. It's just kind of like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I watching? Ryuko, why don't you become at the very least 2.5D, bitch? It's like I'm looking at a fucking sheet of paper. Jesus Christ. Turn a corner. Bend a little. Give me some groove. Shit. God. It's ridiculous. I don't know. That's just me. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Am I being stupid? Whatever. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Vlogs Game from your boy Terrell. I have some other videos I need to upload because I know I haven't uploaded on here in a while, so I'll probably upload one tomorrow too and kind of keep a sense of consistency. Anyways, catch you guys later. Peace! Oh, God.